bowlers are always trying to find new ways to limit runs, take wickets. He's got some good ingredients in him. But you're right. I mean, I was talking to Darren Finch as well, and he was talking about the importance of playing different formats of cricket. To always be in T20, but that just helps you play different formats of the game and be ready to play at any time.
The more you play the longer format, talking about first class cricket or maybe ODI cricket, either it's international, either it's swing is off the mark straight away. Fakhar Zaman again is playing.
क्या कर रहे हैं पहले बैटिंग
Work down the ground. We just saw a shot of Babar Azam. Your big story back at home that he's not playing tonight was?
I think so. The big man is not playing.
Babar Azam
I think courses for courses. This game required players who have the strike rate of 150 plus, 3 changes. Nafe comes in, and of course Naseem Shah comes in, who's playing his first game in this World Cup, and Ibrar makes a comeback as well. Mystery spinner. They've got very good bowling option here, but they need to get runs on the board. That's the first job.
Wickets in the tournament for Chimera. Fakhar Zaman crouched down in his stance, gets a bit of length to work with.
Which looks really good.
Yeah, it is. So when you talked about Babar Azam, you need to capitalize through those middle overs. Even though he says consolidate, it's not really consolidating. It's about scoring runs, moving your team forward.
You're lucky to get away with that, drifted onto the legs.
उन्होंने लाल कोट का मेरी ये चीज का ये लाल है
अच्छा आमन दे करते हैं
भाई सोने दे में
Does well, just waited on the ball. There was about a 10-metre gap between point in that area and he pierced it.
It's a good cricketing shot. Not a slog. It was a slow ball. He picked up and waited for it and played that. Look at this, back of a hand, slow ball, roll of the fingers, and he gave himself a bit of room, opened the face of the bat to create that gap between point and cover fielders. It's really good cricketing shot. Now, well played.
It's a very get through the shot because you're waiting to score boundaries, but he held his position so well, allowed the ball to come on, and that's a sign of a man in form.
Yeah, he's a great nick, no doubt.
Eventually they take the single to finish the over.
पहना कर मैं खराब कर दूं
Advances, smashes it away, vacant areas, times it pretty well, and that's the aggressive approach.
You can see that he's down the wicket and he hits with the line of the ball. You saw Fakhar Zaman earlier on with a boundary where he hacked across the line, but here he's been done in terms of too much square on the offside.
And that's what he can do. He's a powerful man. First six of the night for Farhan.
What a shot from Sabzada Farhan. I think it was a slow ball he picked up beautifully. Not the best place to bowl at him when your mid-off is up in the circle. Yes, it was a slow ball, a bit of a leg cutter, bit of width, plenty of time for Farhan to execute that shot.
Well, I'll be looking to change the field, bring Miron up, and with no swing, just try and hit it hard length and go across him, perhaps a sweeper down. Making the change. The sweeper has gone down. Square leg has come up. That's an interesting field change, Wasim. Long on and sweeper. So he's got to be really accurate. He can't be too full. He gets flicked off. The legs can't be short either.
Yeah, that's a difficult position. He has to bowl now outside off stump. He probably is too predictable. Here we go. Straight to the fielder. No run. He was lucky there, Madhushankar.
Farhan past 300 runs now. Only 5 players have done that in T20 World Cups. You can see there, 93 from the start for 5,000 T20 runs, and the skipper, 84 for 1,000. Kumar, if you're captain tonight, how do you approach this as Pakistan? Because you don't just need to win, you need to win big.
When you talk about a margin of 64 runs, you're talking the 200 plus range. Unless you are very confident of your bowling attack being able to restrict or bowl a side out. And so it's a case of ensuring that you take risks, high risks in that first, get the platform. But for Pakistan, the problem has been from over 7 to 14. Against spin, against pace, they've been really tight back. They've made that change. Babar Azam, big name, goes out of the side. So they're really preparing for a middle order charge as well.
Big decision to drop Babar Azam. And obviously, Nafe comes in at number 4. Salman Ali Agha, the captain, will bat at number 3. And of course, Saim Ayub is also got dropped today. Played extra bowler.
It's because so much revolves around this man. You saw the names he was with, the 300 plus. Madhushankar gets out of the over pretty well. 26. Talking to him in the warm-up, just how he developed that way he flicks the ball, which is like nothing we see in Australasia. He said, I started practicing as a 12 or 13-year-old with a tennis ball. It's something that we need to adapt in our part of the world.
But you have a left arm and a mystery bowler. Catty Dooley. I watched him a few times. Left hand flicks one out of the front of his hand. Similar. You don't have too many.
Tikshana is very experienced now, especially in this format. He gets wickets almost every game. He's got so many variations. Another very good delivery, another dot ball. That's why he's so good.
Saying it's not something you be coached. In my part of the world, there's no coaches that are explaining to you how to bowl like this.
Ajanta Mendes was the first. He was just a net bowler. He played a lot of tennis ball, cricket, started flicking the ball out, then learned to bowl a two-fingered googly, an off-spinner, a top spinner.
That's hit really hard through the covers. Man dive, couldn't get a hand anywhere near it.
That's a terrible delivery. Short, wide, it's set up to be hit, and it was absolutely smashed. And all the rest of the bowlers, like Deekshana, like Trevin Matthews, they've all followed Ajanta Mendes, and they've developed their own style, having seen it. Abra Ahmed for Pakistan as well. Usman Tariq, I love Usman Tariq. I love watching him bowl, and I've seen the town. Absolutely, and I think he's a fabulous bowler. He's really smart. He's got big fingers, I think, to be able to do all of those.
No doubt. Another good delivery. A single. 6 runs from the over. 2 balls to go. He's looking good for Sabzada Farhan. What a player. 24 of just 17.
Well, I've been watching these guys. I watched them for 50 minutes standing behind the catches in the warm-up. But I'm not the man to take these skills back to Australia, but someone needs to. So we might have to get Tikshana out on a coaching tour, or Usman Tariq, because I'm not the man to take it back to home, but it does fascinate me.
Good can borrow Usman Tariq for a day or two.
That's aggressive. That's a magnificent shot by Fakhar Zaman. Straight down the ground, way back.
So, with Mahesh Deekshana, when he goes round the wickets of left-handers, yes, there is a chance of an LBW, but he's very expensive. If they're stern, I can understand it, but he still has to be a mystery spinner. He can't bowl just one type of delivery, off spin or just a flick. He's got to bowl his carom ball, but he's very economical when he goes over the stumps to a left-hander, gives him more control.
Big hit from big man Fakhar Zaman. Brilliant over so far for Pakistan.
That's the most sixes now for Pakistan. Running past Rizwan with that, with a 95th six into the over.
We don't know why.
Scoop straight down the ground. Man on the right will watch it sail over his head. Now Pakistan have put the foot down.
Yeah, Farhan, he's a strong boy, isn't he? It's bowled, it's actually a good length, skidding through. Chamira is skiddy, and he just punches. Look at that bottom hand driving through the ball. Just a punch, no huge follow through, but just contact and strength.
They're not hitting that 6 to 8 meter length, 80 meter hit. Another 6 against this kind of batting.
Through the gap again. This is a positive start now for Pakistan. They need to start strong, and they are.
Field plays in to a lot of batters who have strength to clear the ropes and leaves very little margin of error for the bowler.
He's got two fielders, square leg and mid-on the boundary. Nothing towards offside. He has to be precise with his length and line. Down leg side, there's a fielder there.
I mean, I played him at the end of his career, but I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories from batters who were shivering to face Wasim, Waqar, then you had Shoaib. What a wonderful, wonderful pace attack you had over the years.
Good old days, buddy. This is up for Pakistan.
Virat Kohli, the man at the top, 2 runs away, Farhan.
You know you're going
2 runs to go.
Two.
In a single tournament, most runs, especially in this World Cups.
He'll just take one to equal the great.
Fakhar Zaman being preferred as an opener, and he's delivered so far. He's 15 of just 8. Oh, that's whacked for 4. Becomes the highest scorer at the World Cups. In a single edition, that is. And really has been one special performance from one special opener. Terrific strike.
Yeah, standout performer for Pakistan in this World Cup. He's probably the only one who has played like a champion. It's been a real struggle for other batters, and he just standing alone and delivering every time he's been given need that.
Hello, Angelo. This is
Pakistan playing with one less batter tonight. They're going again with the all-rounders, Shadab, Mohammad Nawaz. Shaheen is coming at number 8.
extra to the keeper, slower in pace. That you've got to do against Fakhar. You allow pace.
Final is quite big. It's a massive difference. So to get to that or give themselves a chance, Pakistan need at least 200, if not more.
Shot, and that's gone through the hands. Picture of the fielder, the ball burst through his palm and fingers, and it has hit the fence. So it's hit hard into the gap for 4. This is excellent stuff. No stopping. Fakhar Zaman is loving this gig as an opener. 23